I'm giving you a tour of my homeschool room. Come on and check it out. Hey, DeeDee here from Chips and Salsa Homeschooling. We're two homeschool moms bringing you fun, practical, and encouraging tips. Click that subscribe button and the bell button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. I spent some time this summer revamping our schoolroom. It was a mess. I originally moved our homeschool down to the basement a few years ago and put very little money into it. So it just kind of was working with what I had, and this was not only the room, but storage, and so it was pretty messy. Here's a couple of photos of what that looked like. First off in the schoolroom tour is my desk. This is amazing! So before, I had this old wooden desk thing, contraption, that was free, and it was just big and not very nice looking, but it served its purpose. Well, I got this desk for free too. It's so amazing. So God is good. So I actually used this little drawer thing that I already had to give myself some storage space for my supplies. And then I have my beautiful salt lamp and my diffuser, which Jimena gifted me. And I bought this beautiful plant, which I haven't named yet. And here I have my my working schedule for my learning plan, and I have a desk calendar, and then I have my laptop here for keeping track of the kids when they're doing their math. And I recently added this cool art display over here, which I'm really liking. So the kids can hang their art up to dry, and then I just left some stuff up there. I actually used old phone phone cord, because you know, you just have that stuff laying around. And I just push pinned it to the board up top and then the board down below. And then I have this bookshelf. So on top here I have paper, the globe obviously. We're studying human anatomy, so I have my little person there, hole punch. And then there's on the top shelf there's some like workbooks, writing practice books, flag book, things that we're probably get around to with the kids. Then there's the calligraphy kits, which come with their Bookshark curriculum. Some other books that kind of resources. And then the bottom is just all resources. Dictionaries, thesaurus, some encyclopedias, and that sort of thing. All right, as we move across the room, I had this big Post-it note paper, and so I used that to draw the cell, and I thought, oh, I'll just always keep some drawings up there, mostly for science probably, but who knows. I drew that kidney, and all the kids have been drawing their own versions of that too. And then down below here, I have one of those plastic drawers for art supplies. I have an art easel here because for some reason I was thinking I was going to get so motivated and paint, but it hasn't happened yet. I hung our easels up top here, and then I have two more over here. And I already had one of these white shells, and I got a second one, which has been great, so that everything is not only stored away, but it looks nice, which it didn't really before. So on the very bottom, on the right side, I have our Book Shark curriculum for the week. So each week has all the worksheet pages in a folder, color-coded for each kid. Next to that, I just have extra folders. We're going to be we use our black folders for our history. If we keep going to the left, the next crate there has extra file folders, binders, and notebooks. And then the black basket has more extras. Right above the next shelf, starting back at the right, we have math manipulatives in those two, the black and the white crates, extra binders, and then extra office supplies in the next crate. On the next shelf, going up from the right side, is games. So those two baskets have games. The black basket and the white crate have games. On the left side is science. So the white crate has some science manipulatives, and then in that bucket are more science kits that we maybe didn't use in the past. Up top is some unfinished projects on the right side, and then some more games that didn't fit, paper, some art supplies. And then in the box there is more art paper. Lots of art paper and canvases. So kind of our art is all in this area here, which is kind of nice. So I tried to be a little bit more with the zones as opposed to just stuff everywhere. Now for Book Shark, we've got tons of books, readers, and then read alouds and all of that. So I use this tall shelf to put each of the kids' readers in, and then the very top is read alouds, and then the very top is just extra books. So because I use the other bookshelf for resources, books that we just had for the kids to read, I put down there, and then each kid has a cubby. So I'll kind of zoom in here to one of the cubbies. We color coded the book. So this is my son David. His stuff is color coded green. So on week 6, we're going to start reading, or he's going to start reading The Kite Fighter. And then week 7, he'll read the big wave. All right, and so it just goes on like that. When they're done with the book, they'll put it in the back. And I just put them in these little boxes I got actually from the Kiwi Crate system. Or, you know, they send stuff to your house. Well, these boxes are great for recycling, so I just reused. Then this is a little writing help folder, or any other resources they can keep here, clipboard, and their timeline from Book Shark. And then we'll just check out one of the desks. So all of them have these IKEA tables for desks, which I just was looking for a cheap alternative to a desk. And this is Angela's, and we got these rolly chairs for free one time, so I just went with it. And I gave her a stool because she's kind of short, so her feet won't be dangling. And then I got these for each kid so that they can have their office supplies put away nice and neat. So her hobby is sewing, so she has her sewing kit down there. She has some work that her math folder where she does her doing her work, and then handwriting practice. And then in the top drawer is just like her regular office supplies, pens and glue and that sort of thing. And then, some unfiled stuff. And then her Chromebook, which she gets from the school, a lamp. And then recently we had a little brainstorming session with me and a few other homeschool moms. And she was having these meltdowns every time she got challenged with something. So I made her this thinking cap. So when she's having a problem, I say, put on your thinking cap. And that seems to really help her. Or sometimes she likes to wear these fake glasses to get her really in the mood for learning. So whatever works. I haven't found anything good for the walls yet. I really want to have something above each desk for the walls to look nice, but we'll get to that eventually. That's pretty much it. Oh, no, it's not it. We have the table in the middle. This is really great for lessons together. So I just pull up that chair there, and then we have a lesson together, and colored pencils or pens, and that's for history, for science, for Bible time, read alouds, we'll usually do on the couch, but this is great. And sometimes we'll even take this table outside and do it out on the porch. And then, of course, we have a whiteboard. I just kind of right now I'm just kind of writing down what we're gonna do and then checking it off, but I'm working on getting a better routine for the week. Let me back up and show you the whole room from this angle. That's our balcony, so we can sit out there sometimes and do work. So here's the whole room. Oh, looks so nice. I mean, if I do say so myself. So that's pretty much it. I hope that you enjoyed looking around our classroom. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. I'd love to hear your comments and questions. Organizing so much stuff for so many kids can be a challenge. So what I didn't show in the video was that I do have several boxes that I stored in another room that we're not going to be using that curriculum or those books at the moment. So I had to find a place to put those. Other than that, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye!